these wonderful things about. Give them 5 things that are guaranteed to blow their minds if they decide to visit Baku.
Okay, so I'm talking about the things that they will be impressed with if they go to Baku.
If they go, and then you tell them what you are impressed with. Don't say Masai Mara, because you've already told us
No,
that.
we're done with Masai Mara. Let me actually, with your permission, start in reverse. Let me start with things that impressed me, and they were really mind-boggling in terms of my discoveries here in Kenya. And I'm really sincere in saying that the very first, the biggest one, probably the platform for all the rest, are Kenyans themselves. I mean, you know, I've been around. I used to work for United Nations before.
Yes.
So it's easy for me to count number of countries that I have not visited. That's
than the ones
that I've been
that you've visited.
And I can tell you that Kenyans are really, to me, they are among the best in terms of being very sincere, being very cordial. I don't want to generalize. There are difficult people in any nation, in any place.
That's right.
But I would say the genuine smiles that you enjoy when you talk to someone, it doesn't matter. Can be very high-level government official, can be just a guy who is helping you with parking.
Yes.
And it comes from his heart. And they don't expect anything in return. If you want to be nice to people, they're happy. If not, they're still happy. And I think this is really important. It's something to be cherished and to be preserved and to be passed from generation to generation. The country is very diverse. At the same time, it's very tolerant. It's yet another issue that I would like to emphasize, because my country, even though it's predominantly Muslim country, it's also very secular, and we take pride in being tolerant and respecting representatives of all the religions. Your wildlife, without singling out Masai Mara, and your nature in general, is yet another thing. Let me also mention the country's potential, because potential is definitely there. Some of it is harnessed, some of it is yet to be harnessed. And as a very last thing, because this one will be playing on both sides for both teams, I have to say that chakula hika kitamu sana. So it's something which is adding to my perennial struggle of keeping myself properly fit. In a way, sometimes I'm failing, sometimes I'm not. But your food is very nice, seriously. Wonderful. And it's also very diverse. Wonderful. And particularly your seafood, I would say chakula baharia.
Yes, chakula baharia.
Now, if we move to my country, I've mentioned food already. Our food is also quite delicious,
yes, indeed.
Quite inviting. I'll stop here because I know as much as you want to talk about food, people will only believe you when they will taste
when they see it.
And I'll leave it to them.
The proof of the pudding is in the eating.
That's it. Very true. And well, I could come up with a long list of Azerbaijani dishes that can replace the word pudding in this particular saying. But again, I will leave it to the hands-on or mouth-in experience that hopefully many Kenyans will experience. Yeah. Of course, culture. You mentioned Old City. There are a lot of places I don't even know where to start. From the Temple of Fire Worshippers to the Carpet Museum, from on-rock paintings of Gobustan, which go back really thousands and thousands of years. It's one of the very interesting archaeological attractions. Music, art, there is really a lot, and it will keep you busy for quite some time. Even so, Azerbaijan is not as big as Kenya in terms of the territory, but it's also very diverse. So if someone goes to Baku, there is a distinction to be made. You either went to Baku or you went to Azerbaijan, because visiting Baku is not equaling visiting Azerbaijan. There are so many beautiful places. Like, for example, one of the jewels of our crown is the town of Shusha, which recently hosted International Media Forum.